Welcome back. In this week's guitar tip, we're going to talk about the F chord on the guitar, which looks the same and is played the same way as the B flat chord on the ukulele. Now, if you're here watching this video, you've probably played this chord, and if you've played one of those instruments, you've probably struggled with it, because everybody does. It's a very difficult chord because of this bar that's in it. And I'm just going to tell you about two main components that you should look out for to make sure that you get a good bar. So if you hold your finger like this and you press down this joint, you will see it collapse. And I think that's the first most important thing, because when you're doing a good F chord, you will notice that that joint is collapsed. And most of the time when you play guitar, you don't want to collapse your joints, you want them bent. And so that may be something that's difficult to do while keeping the other two arched over the strings. Very tricky. So what you can do is you can reach over and make sure that you put your finger in that position, because you may not have the strength to put it there on its own. And you could just give yourself a hand over there and get it in the right position and try to keep these ones curled and really look for this right angle that you see in my finger here. It cannot be done with your thumb over the side, at least very easily. And that's my second point. When you put your thumb over the side of the neck, it brings your palm very close to the instrument. And when your palm is this close to the instrument, you'll see that I actually can't flatten my finger out because there's not enough room to do so. So I'm actually preventing myself from being able to press down that knuckle and create a bar. So that thumb has to be on the back. Now, one more thing actually I'd like to talk about is that if I angle my hand by moving my palm up towards the roof, what will happen is I'll create a hinge between my index finger and the side of the guitar. And that hinge will actually just pull your finger up off of the bar. And you can see that happening now. So if I bring my palm down, I can put my pressure down onto the strings from above and collapse that knuckle. As I bring my palm up, I create a hinge between my finger and the side of the neck that actually pulls my finger up off of the guitar. And all of the same things apply to the ukulele. Same deal. It's the B flat chord on the ukulele. You want to keep your thumb flat on the back, collapse your knuckle, and make sure that you're not creating a hinge by moving your palm up towards the roof. That's the guitar tip for today. Hope that helps. See you next week.